We have Joe Adams. Come on, everybody, give up for Joe. All right, here's some Irish people in. Give me a word if you're Irish. Lovely. So my favourite thing about Ireland is you're the only country that named its national airline after a sex act. Yeah, baby, give me some air lingus. Lick my air. So, just to introduce myself, I'm Joe, and I identify as a flat white. I'm white, I live in a flat, I'm just kind of agreeable, but not really that exciting. So I turned 30 recently, and getting older, things are really starting to change. A lot of my friends are starting to have babies now. I don't really know what to say when they show me a photo of their baby. Yeah, it looks exactly like all the other ones. And I really don't get the fuss about baby powder. I'll just give mine regular cocaine. So, speaking of getting older, I really lost touch with the generation below me. I'm a millennial, and the other day I made a reference to noted entertainer Dick Van Dyke, and the Gen Z person said to me, "Dick Van Dyke? That's offensive. I think you mean penis fan lesbian." So, I'm tonight's second scheduled Jewish comedian. Thank you, Benji. Shout out to my brother there. We're not really related. So I say Jewish, I'm more recovering Jewish. I was circumcised, I had my bar mitzvah, but I really like bacon, so I gave up believing in God. Now, something you may not know about Jews is we're all pretty short. I'm a lofty 5'6" myself, ladies. Now, someone once asked me why Jews are so short, and I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd do some research. I went down to my local library and I found a little book called The Diary of Anne Frank. Now, those of you who've read The Diary of Anne Frank know that those of us whose grandparents survived 1940s Germany, those grandparents were short enough to cram themselves into tiny asses. But speaking of the Holocaust, a lot of people deny it even happened, that it's some sort of conspiracy theory. Now, I don't know if you ever tried arguing against conspiracy theorists. You may be lucky to have some in your social media, in your workplace, or even if you're really lucky, in your own family. Now, if you argue with them, you'll find they're a little bit stubborn, so I'm going to tell you the trick on how to combat conspiracy theorists. What you do is, you don't argue with them, you don't present facts, you just out-conspiracy them and blow their fucking minds. So let's do some worked examples. If a conspiracy theorist says 9/11 was an inside job, you say, the towers still exist, but they're in Canada now. If a conspiracy theorist says the pyramids were built by ancient aliens, they were built by Chinese dragons. And if a conspiracy theorist says that the moon landing was faked, you walk up to them, look them in the eye and say, "You believe in the moon?" So, also another issue with being Jewish is you get asked a lot of questions about the whole Israel-Palestine scenario. Yep, it's another fun topic for a stand-up comedy night. So being a little bit Jewish, I get into a lot of conversations like this. Joe, you're Jewish, aren't you? What do you think of the Palestinian genocide? I don't know, Michael, you go to church at Christmas, don't you? What do you think of the insane wealth of the Vatican, paedophilic bishops, and the little expedition called the Crusades, Michael? What about the goddamn Crusades? Look, I think there are good and bad people on both sides of Israel-Palestine, but I think at the end of the day, being serious now, the one thing we can all agree on is they can all put on a damn good fireworks show, am I right? So, if being short, being constantly questioned about Israel-Palestine and having your ancestors killed in a brutal genocide isn't quite bad enough, I'm also lucky enough to be circumcised. Benji goes me. Yes, having an exotic background is great over first drinks with a new lady friend, but having to explain myself pre-hand job is a little less fun. Yes, Melissa, before you wank me off, I just need to give you a quick anatomical rundown of my childhood penis surgery and how that should affect your technique. Yes, when I was 16 and dreamed that women couldn't handle my penis, this isn't quite what I had in mind. So I made one more joke about circumcision, but I don't want them to cut me off again. So thank you very much, guys. I've been Joe.